Hi guys, how's it going? The mural's coming along nicely. I hope they don't shut down the school before I finish it. This will be a quick one. Last time you guys came to art, you drew your own version of the state seal of Florida. You drew a picture of you doing something that you like to do or doing something that you do every day. You added your own little slogan to the bottom. What I wanted you to do today is trace it, color it with colored pencils, color it with crayons, color it with markers, color it with paint, color it however you want to color it. We are going to cut it out and glue it onto a piece of paper. I've got construction paper here. You might not have construction paper at home. Maybe you have wrapping paper. You could use that. You could use any kind of paper from your recycle bin. It's up to you. What I did was I like the color blue, so I've got a nice turquoise blue for my flag, a nice dark blue for the X that goes behind my state seal, and now I'm going to cut out and glue my state seal on top of that, and now I've made my own personal flag. Here are some other examples of other flags that kids have done in the past. Take care, see you guys later. For today's pro tip, I got an email from a friend that wanted me to draw him a picture. So I will be drawing a picture very quickly using my favorite art supplies. The first thing I wanted to do was find a room in the house that had a really nice light source. So I'm upstairs using these desks that the boys used to use. This is a nice quiet place for me to do this. So the first thing I'm going to do is use a non-photo blue pencil. What that means is this pencil will not show up in a black and white picture when it is photocopied. I'm not going to photocopy this, but this picture will be used for a t-shirt design, so that allows me some freedom with what kind of tools I can use. This isn't going to be a painting that will be hanging up in someone's house. This is just going to be an illustration that will be used to print a bunch of t-shirts. I like to think of the blue pencil as a skeleton. It gives your body form, but it's not strong enough to stand up on its own. It needs muscles. And that's what this gray pencil's for, this regular old plain number 2 graphite pencil. This is what you use to add the details. If you make any mistakes, it's got an eraser, you can erase them. I have no problem admitting that a wild turkey is not the most exciting thing in the world for Mr. Pen to draw. The secret to every art assignment is to make it fun for you. So what I'm going to do right now is add details with this regular pencil. Now a wild turkey is just covered with different kinds of feathers. It is like mounds and mounds of feathers. I'm going to go ahead and decorate this and try and fill it up with different feather textures. I'm not adding a ton of detail, but I am adding more because this pencil is kind of like the muscles to my blue pencil skeleton. The next thing I'm going to do is add details with an ink pen, and I will do that tomorrow. One thing I like to do is when I'm adding letters, I like to make sure that they are all going to fit. I hate it when all the letters get squishy on one side, so I really try to strategically place them out sporadically throughout. So if I start with camp and I put the D at the very end, that gives me a good idea of how big I need to make the other letters. Another thing when you're drawing a picture for someone is to give them options. Now this person did not ask for a cartoon silly looking turkey, but I will draw an extra head down here just in case. When I give this picture to my friend, it's not going to have the silly little turkey head down at the bottom. I will just cut it out on the computer and put it on the more realistic looking turkey body. Okay, that's it for this week. Tune in next week where I will add details with the ink pen and then show you one last little secret that I like to do. Okay, bye. Bonus points! When this quarantine started, people trapped in their houses and apartments were recreating famous works of art and sharing them on the internet. It caught on, it kind of went viral. A lot of people were doing it. No, I mean a lot of people were doing it. Yes, so for this week's bonus, I swear this is the noisiest neighborhood today. As a matter of fact, my wife and I even participated unknowingly back in Halloween 2018 when we recreated Grant Wood's American Gothic. I was Aquaman and she was a goth girl, so we called it Aquarium Gothic. Your picture doesn't need a name. Go ahead, have fun, be creative. See you next week.